Yo, this your boy North Main, and you now rocking with Post on the Culture. And today, I got a very special guest. He's a rapper, he's an entrepreneur, he's self-made. In 2013, his very first album, New York City, was released. It debuted at 47 on the US Billboard Top R&B and Hip Hop Album Chart. He was named in the XXL Freestyle in the XXL Freshman Class 2014. He also has songs with Rick Ross, Pusha T, Lloyd Banks, plus more. And most importantly, he's a father. I'm happy to introduce New York City's own Troy Ave.
Yo, boy, Troy in the building.
Yeah, let's
you know
go.
What I'm saying?
Let's go.
Oh, no, man, you left out a lot of people that I got songs with. One of my favorite of all times, 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
You gotta put that in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Raekwon the Chef.
Okay, yeah, I definitely
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of other people, but yeah, go ahead.
I definitely seen you did songs with them too as well, Raekwon and stuff.
That was quite an impressive resume. I didn't even know my shit was 47.
Yeah, how you
independent too?
Yeah, I know.
That's the crazy part.
How you feel though?
I feel good, man. I feel blessed. God was great in the paper straight. I ain't,
Word. And how you feeling right now? How you feeling right now, man? Because you had a long journey within the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
Coming from the mud, coming up. You feel me? So just to make it to where you at right now, how do you feel? Like, you feel me?
I feel good, bro. Fresh out of jail. I lost weight. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. I ain't just make the time do me. I did the time. You feel me? And I made it work for me. I feel. What's the word? What's the word? Child, not rejuvenated. Invigorated. I can't remember the word right now. Sometimes I be losing the word.
Nah, it's all good.
And what's the word? Reinvigorated. That's the word. It's like a mix between rejuvenated and something else. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like I value time and peace of mind more than money. But again, that's easy to say when you get to the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a nigga told me, not even Wyclef told me this. Shout out to Wyclef. He's like, man, stay independent, man. Like, you can do the work. Like, just stay independent. That's where the real money. And I'm like, nigga, you done sold all kind of millions of albums on a major label. You telling me to work my ass off.
Right.
But yeah, I feel good. I mean, like I'm just vacationing, working on projects. Got all the businesses going, like everything just kind of reset and came into play. You know what I'm saying?
Word, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
Now, before we get into what you currently got going on, I do want to go into your past because, a lot of people see where a person make it to, but they don't see the grind and the hustle that led them up to that point.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I definitely want to, I definitely want to dig into like your childhood and how was you like as a child coming up?
We talking about like as a child, like I ain't gonna hold you. I was kind of bad, and that's one of the reasons why I don't trip on my sons doing stuff, getting in a little bit of trouble and stuff. I was bad in school. I always talk in class. I always had a hustler ambition. I remember buying annihilators for 5 cents, and I was selling them for like a quarter a pack or something. However it went, to, you know what I mean, to make, and there's 5 in there, so or maybe a quarter each annihilator, and I'm making $1 off of 5 cents, whatever. Just I was always fighting. I like to fight, even still now to this day. Like I enjoy a good fist fight. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like ain't no reason to really be throwing no rock. But like I like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I like to fight as a kid. I used to always fight like. My step pops would always just fight with me a lot. Like we always put on the gloves.
On the gloves?
Yeah, with the gloves.
All right.
Anytime little cousins or kids on the block, we throw on the gloves. Like I make my kids do it now. Yo, y'all put on the gloves. Any disagreement, put on the gloves. You know what I'm saying? And then that, like just that playing basketball in the hood, dunking on hoops. I was real good at basketball. I wasn't going to NBA or nothing, but everybody had them dreams. But I was good. I was doing my thing. Football, I was mad good.
So you was pretty much like an athlete.
Yeah, You play it. Like that was the thing. Play for the Brooklyn Skyhawks. I just feel like, see, with me, I think it's normal. I feel like all little boys play sports and stuff growing up. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm explaining it, but it just sounds like normal to me where like I would leave that part out. But yeah, I was an athletic kid.
Okay.
And then I think when I went to like junior high was even still good too. I was playing sports, and then I got recruited to go to a high school and play football. And then high school is where everything got turned upside down. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like a different type of exposure, different type of freedom. My first school I ended up going to, it was like local in the hood, and the whole neighborhood was in there. So I ain't, I'm doing what we do on the block, cutting class, whatever. Then I went to the school that recruited me after getting transferred, and I ended up not playing football because some little altercation happened. But it was really, I started fucking with the bitches and just running around in the streets as much as I could. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I ain't really care about all of that practicing, and the locker room was stink. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like I up until that point I was only in like little kid like pop more in the locker rooms. But when you get in high school, you like, man, these niggas stink. I ain't like it. I remember that being like, yo, I don't like this smell, and I don't see niggas getting to the money doing this. So then and then just being in the streets, having more freedom, traveling more outside my neighborhood, meeting people from other neighborhoods, and just, I don't know if it would be called networking, but having friendships.
Okay.
That just exposed me to a lot. And then, it's that was my childhood, like going up to being a teenager.
Did you have any brothers and sisters that grew up with you?
Yeah, I had brothers and sisters, but all my brothers and sisters is younger. So like I was like the trailblazer to all of the bullshit.
Okay. So a lot of your siblings like looked up to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep.
Okay. What about your mom and dad? What was they like?
My mom's and my dad, they was married when I was a kid, so I ain't a bastard. You know what I'm saying? No, but they got divorced and stuff like that, and they got divorced early. Like I don't even remember them being together. So I want to say they got divorced when I was like 3, 2. They used to fight and shit like that. My mom's got a mouth on her, just like a lot of niggas' moms from the hood. And my pops wasn't with the shit, so they got divorced. But my pops was always in my life, like every weekend or summer and stuff. He'd pick me up.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that affected your life in any type of way? Because sometimes with parents splitting up, that somehow play an effect into how a child grow up.
I don't think it affected my life because they split up so young. It happened when I was so young that I didn't even know of them to be. It ain't like it broke up the household and I was like, oh, I'm sad now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it really did that. If anything, it was kind of fake. It was kind of fake better. It sounds crazy to say it, but it was kind of fake better because now you getting Christmas gifts from both sides of the family. You feel me? Like anybody who knows
both sides.
Relate, yeah.
Got you.
You feel me? Then you got another place to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
so it give you different spectrums of both life. You feel me? So you get to experience time with your pops. You get to experience time with your mom.
Right.
And different families.
And I'm in 2 boroughs. My pops is from Jamaica, Queens, and my mom's is from Brooklyn. So I'm get to live in Brooklyn, and I get to go to Jamaica, Queens, or South Side, whatever they call it. Okay. And it was like that was a dope experience. So explain. It kind of worked out for me.
Explain like the era coming up in that time, because I believe
the era
was
like
in
the
80s.
Nah, like the 90s.
Early,
yeah, 90s. Okay. So in the 90s, it was just like
you got the hustlers, you got the hip hop booming. You feel me? Like, so explain that era, just growing up in that climate at that time.
So like as far as the hustlers went, like being a kid, I ain't really seen no hustlers. I would see like niggas on the block or whatever. But the first actual person that I met that said they sold drugs was a guy named, was it ST or something? I still don't know what ST name was, but I used to live in Crown Heights on St. Mark's Avenue, and ST was a neighbor. He lived in the building. Okay. And it was something like, however it came up, ST was a drug dealer. It's funny, it's like a Martin episode or some shit. I'm like, well, he actually sell drugs, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was a little kid, but that was the first like drug dealer I seen. But I ain't really see like how niggas, it ain't like I grew up in the 80s where it was crack vials on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So like, I would see like, I'll go to East New York, I would see like different violence from you know, because my step pops would take me from East New York, and his friends, they was in the bullshit or whatever, but like not nothing shocking or like, because I was always in this fighting and a bunch of bullshit myself. You know what I'm saying?
Was there anybody that you looked up to coming up?
Looked up to, besides like athletes and stuff like that. See, I got different phases in my life. I got like from you know, being in elementary school, junior high, and then high school where everything just flipped. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I looked up to my pops, I guess. I always been like, I don't know. I just always been on some shit like I ain't really look up to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't know why that been me.
Word.
I just ain't look up to niggas. Like I ain't really had no role models. Like unless we talking about sports. Like I used to like Nick Van Exel. That nigga was mad nice to ball. AI, my favorite ball player.
You ain't never liked some of the N1 players, like the niggas who used to do all the dribbling and shit like that?
Nah, I wasn't really with all that, honestly, all the N1 shit. Like I like Marbury, but I ain't really like the street ball. I be like focused on the money. You feel me? So I was like, I don't know. Like A1 was dope, but I would never wear the sneakers and shit like that. He wasn't jagging that.
Gotcha.
Feel me? But Marbury was that nigga.
Okay.
For real.
Do you recall the time that you first connected with music? Because I know for me in particular, like I had an independent grind too as well.
Right.
I never probably made it to the levels or pinnacles you made it to, but I had an independent grind to where before I even started becoming an artist, I was a fan of music. So I remember going to the corner store, buying bootleg DVDs for like $5.
And that's 2 for $5.
You feel me?
They was jerking you. We paid 2 for $5. You know
and that was like my start of getting into music. So I'm listening to, you know, Dipset, G Unit.
Yeah, the mixtape.
The mixtape era. Niggas probably wouldn't know that right now, but back in them times, the bootleg era, the mixtape era was a big thing. You feel me? Now niggas got the internet, so they could just easily tap in. But back then, you had to go to the corner store, go to the Poppy and Mom, you know, stores and
we go to the Africans down there, like the Africans that have them, like, so that inspired me. I can't say that I ain't look up to them people, or I don't know if they would consider that, but that kind of like inspired me to not only just do music, but like my early inspirations, probably like, bro, I remember being like, damn near first grade or kindergarten, PS something, and I had a Big Daddy Kane tape, and I brought it to school, and the music teacher took the tape from me and called my mom. How you know you have this tape? And my mom was like, faked it, like, what? How do you get that? Whole time she bought me them shit. It's 2 for $5 from the bootlegger. You know what I'm saying? Word. But like that was like one of my inspirations, seeing him rap or whatever. Like, cause my pops and my uncle, God bless his dad, my Uncle Kirk, them niggas was like early hip hop niggas. Like they from Queens, where like damn near the Run DMC niggas used to be on the block. Either, you know what I mean?
So you always had like that inspirational music around you in some way, form, or you know. So let me ask you this, right? Just being in New York City, you know that's where hip hop started from. You feel me?
Right.
And also, you know, you had your streets, trials, and tribulations growing up in New York. What made you transition into getting into music?
So, it was like, as far as getting into music, so I got a homeboy named Lexo. So Lexo was, so before the Lexo shit, I'm in high school and somebody from my neighborhood ended up getting a record deal, right? And they got like, I don't know, 100,000 or something like that. And like, I'm at that time, you know, I'm toting guns, I'm selling a little sneaky crack while I can get Jordans, you know what I'm saying? Like I say sneaky because it's like, ain't like I was living wild. My mom wasn't having it, you know what I'm saying? I get my ass beat if I got caught or whatever. But I'm just doing my little 1-2. And you know, I'm like doing my little hood shit, doing my hood shit. But then somebody got a record deal, but like they was talking about shit that you know I'm living. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, niggas ain't doing that. or whatever. So that like sparked something in me like, oh, but you know, I'm supportive, like, fuck it, this somebody from the hood. Yeah, they doing their thing, they could get money off some word. Oh, that's dope.
Right.
So then fast forward, my man Lexo, he run around doing all kind of little street shit with me. And his moms end up sending that nigga to Texas, like, nigga, no, y'all, nigga, you're gonna die out here, you know what I'm saying, or go to jail, whatever. Send him to Texas, boom. So a couple years later, I end up going to see the nigga. We keep in touch, whatever. That's my man. And I felt like, you know, I was responsible for having him in all of the street shit. So I'm keeping in touch. I go out there, see him in Texas. Nigga, when I tell you, like, I'm not even really thinking about rap. I just remember the time that somebody ended up getting on from doing some rap, and they had more money than we was making off little, you know what I mean,
right.
dimes and 8 balls. And then now this nigga goes out of town, and I see Texas, and now I see all kind of shit. I see independent niggas I never heard of. Only nigga was Little Flip at the time, but then you start hearing about people like Little Kiki and Slim Thug.
People that was big within the area.
They big, independent, Zero. Oh man, I think Screw was DJ Screw was already dead or whatever. OG Ron C, all that. And I'm like, wait, these niggas, they making money off music? And he like, yeah, and they independent? What? Like, this ain't no false shit like how niggas would see Master P and be like, oh, right. Like, they not signing no label. You not seeing them on BT, none of that. And I'm like, oh, okay, wow, this is fire. How they do it? So I start asking questions, and he start putting me on, like, oh, yeah, this person do this and that. And I'm like, oh, damn, all right, maybe I could apply that back in New York on the East Coast where I'm from, because nobody doing that.
Right.
And mind you, at that point, we was smoking weed and freestyling in the hallways. So I ain't had no records or nothing. So I'm like, you know what, let me go try this shit. And then that really like opened my eyes up. And then all of a sudden you had the freestyling. I mean, you had the mixtapes that came into play later on with the Dipset. It was G-Unit first, then Dipset. I remember when Cam had went and got the deal and he was signed and he went independent. I was like, yo, this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? And just all of that. Shout out to K Slade. And I, at that time, like you say, the mixtape era, used to want to get on a DJ's tape
that'll blow you up.
That's a fact. Yeah. And they be charging niggas or whatever. And like, I was willing to pay, but the DJ told me like $1,200. And I'm like, nigga, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know like, nigga, 8 balls probably $90 at the time, and I'm selling them for like 120, 130, make him up, but you know what I mean? And have a little bit of break. I'm like, nigga, 1,200 to blow a pause at one time? Fuck no, I told nigga eat a dick, hung up on him, and then I end up, it's funny, years later, this DJ, he ended up putting my shit on. He don't even know it was me at the time, but he ended up putting my shit on. And he asked me to host the tape, and I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with it. But long story long, I ended up saying, I said, I'm gonna take that same 1,200 and I'm gonna make my own tape. Probably cost me a little less, and I'm gonna sell my own shit. And that's when I came up with the Troy Ave versus 50 Cent, Troy Ave versus Dipset, Troy Ave versus G-Unit. And it wasn't like me going at them. I don't even know them. It was just my songs and they songs and letting the people compare.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Did you come up with your rap name first or BSB, the record label?
So my rap name, damn, that's a good question. Fuck, it had to be the rap name first, because BSB is Brickstar Boys, and that come from when I was selling drugs. So I went from doing my little 8 balls and my cracks and getting a 6 deuce, that's 62 grams or whatever. And then I just started growing and growing, and I got a plug, and I just started getting bigger. So then now I start having bricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy, but crazier to the average nigga, probably 8 to 10 a month. And on the bricks, I would get the bricks and I would, you know, re-rock that shit, you feel me? Because my shit was like potent, so I was able to put the cut on it, mix it up, and then when I would stamp it, my compressor had a star on it, so the bricks all had stars. So I was like, yo, nigga, we the Brickstar Boys, BSB. So that came from that. So I guess, like if people listen to my early tapes, even before New York City, the album, I got a joint called I'm in Traffic. I got a series called Bricks in My Backpack, and that just came from like what I was doing at the time. And Bricks in My Back, I'm in Traffic started when that's when I bought my first Benz and Rolly and then I used to have a pickup truck that we would traffic the drugs. Like we would go out of town trafficking. So that's why I was called I'm in Traffic. Bricks in My Backpack was before when I would go to the Metro North and then shout out to my man D, shout out to Blocko. These niggas that like pioneered the out of town. Gummy, shout out to Gummy, RP Gummy, he put niggas on to out of town. Connecticut, Norwich, shit like that. And I would like dress up different ways not to get caught. I have a book bag on and I
try to be strategic.
You feel me? I'm bouncing the basketball through what is called Grand Central Terminal to get on the Metro North. Trying to look like I just came from playing ball or something.
Got you.
Or I have the little Swiss messenger bag and I have a button-up shirt with some glasses, but the whole time I got 3 bricks in the joint. You feel me?
Yeah. So how you feel about, because you know there's a lot of artists that don't live what they rap, or you feel me, but they rap how other people live.
Yeah.
So how you feel about people that's rapping about your lifestyle, but they actually don't live it?
I think it's all about like being a little bit responsible, and you know it's easier for me to say now because like at first it's like why is niggas don't live like that or whatever, but it's a lot of people through history that gave us some great music and they don't live like that.
Word.
You know what I mean? They might not have. It's art. It's telling a story. However you tell a story, like Denzel ain't the nigga from Training Day. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have. I feel like it's cool as long as you not. Like you might have witnessed everything from your window of your projects, wherever you from, and now you telling your story based on your perspective.
Word.
But as long as you keep it that way, I don't have no problem with it. I don't care either way. Niggas do what they want, but I don't because it's a certain responsibility that comes with telling people, do it this way or I did it this way. Because if you really did it, then you can tell niggas how to get the money. But what about when niggas get in the gym? You can't tell them how to move properly in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you only highlighting the good shit. You being irresponsible.
Right.
But if you be like, hey yo, I seen Jamal run down a block. He picked up a gun. You know, he started booming. Niggas went to run. I ducked in my window. Next thing you know, smoking endo. You know how niggas be rapping sometimes.
Yeah.
But you're not saying you're Jamal picking up the gun. You saying I seen it happen and you telling the story. Nothing wrong with that. But if you take this nigga's whole life and you X him out and now you say I'm him and tell his story, I don't jack that.
Word.
But again, everybody entitled to their own shit.
Right. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been signed or you always been independent?
I've been independent. Day one all the way through. I turned down deals.
I got to commend you for that because it's a lot of independent artists that's trying to make it to the pinnacles you made it or that's trying to even become bigger. You feel me? And just to make it to where you have gone to, can you explain like the hustle you got to go to even make it that far? You feel me?
That shit it feel like I had seen something the other day where a nigga was running a race and he was mad miles in and nigga legs looked like noodles. It felt like that on the regular. It felt like you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? It felt like it feel like when you think when you feel like damn I work mad hard, now you got to work even harder.
Right.
Because it ain't you. My 2 rules is never be too cool to pray and promote. You feel me?
Right.
Like even me being me now, having everything that I have, like I just went to Cannes in France and then I went to Monaco and all kind of shit, whatever. I'm still like, yo, what you got, Apple or Spotify? Okay, boom. Because there's one thing people go, oh yeah, Troy Ave, let me get a picture. Or most times, like I got more fortune and fame, so like. If you don't know, you won't know. But somebody, you know how niggas be like, oh yeah, that's Troy Ave. Oh, word. Oh, what song? Oh, I love this song, but they don't know me. But now when they come, I take a picture, like you ain't really a fan. You a fan of a song, but do you got the new album? No, I don't got it. Okay, well, we gonna get you this new album now before you take this picture.
Word.
Instead of being too cool, like, oh, niggas know who I am. Like, nigga, it's always new shit.
So for the up-and-coming artist that is coming up, explain to them the mindset, the mental you gotta have, because it takes a certain mindset and hunger and dedication to even make it to where you got. So explain to them, for the ones who inspired to become as big as you or even bigger, the mindset you gotta have.
I think you gotta have supreme confidence and focus on the goal, and then you also gotta be realistic with the goals. You know what I'm saying? So like, my goal was never to be the biggest artist in the world. I set goals for myself. Like same thing with the streets. In the streets, I say, yo, I wanna get a Benz, I wanna have a Rolex, and I wanna get a brick. That was my goal in the streets. Get up to a brick. In rap, I say, yo, I want to be able to buy a building and have $1 million off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because like with anything, a nigga could come from today and have no fans and walk every day and, yo, listen to my music. At the end of the month, you might have 10 fans. You still are successful, but you successful when, on that level. It's whatever goals you set for yourself.
Right.
Sometimes I would tell people like not to get discouraged. Like, you can't measure yourself up against what other people are doing. Not really in this shit, you can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just gotta look at what you currently doing and what you currently got.
And the reason is like, is you in it for the fame, and that mean you living for the chairs, and you always gonna die by the booze if you live for the chairs. Are you in it for the money? You know what I'm saying? So like, I felt like I was successful when I went out. I would sell my music every day. I had a Tahoe, nice Chevy Tahoe, 22-inch rims. Before niggas in New York was riding rims, and we'd go down all the avenues, and then all the blocks and sell music. We start with 500 CDs and sell out the window. Yo, pull up. Yo, this is my new shit. Or, hey, yo, if they probably don't know me, so I'm like, yo, this is my artist, Troy Ave. We out here promoting the new shit, whatever.
Word. And
we selling it for $5. If you ain't got 5, give me 3. Matter of fact, take it for $1 and give me the rest when I see you.
Word.
But now you gotta think, we doing this every day. We packing up at night. And like same thing like bagging up. Because a lot of them people that I met, I tell them, hey, yo, I got weight too. My weight at the time was 8 balls. This before I'm in traffic and bricks. Yo, I got weight too. So now think about, if I'm getting 500 CDs, I'm paying like 40 cents for a jewel case, CD, and an insert at the time. So if I'm selling shit for average of, let's say, $1.50, I'm making $6.50 off of the joint that I paid not even $200 for. So every day I'm making 400 and change, and I got a couple niggas buying 8 balls, and that helped me expand my music too, because now everybody that would buy weight from me, I would tell them, hey, yo, give me $100, I'm gonna give you 100 CDs, just pass out to all the people that buy from you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think, like, just making the money always been my goal. So now, like, I don't care if niggas hear me on the radio or see me performing anywhere, and I'm making like $10,000 to $12,000 a month off of music if I take off a couple of days. And that's successful to me.
That's without shows, or?
No, hell no. It wasn't no shows. This is old. It's the Troy Ave versus 50 Cent, Troy Ave versus Dipset. Like,
just through your catalog?
This straight me selling my jokes.
Oh, throughout, all right, out the truck.
Yeah. So I'm selling 500 CDs a day, and I want $5, but I'll take $3 or $1 and tell them, see me later. Man, niggas, anybody gonna buy your shit for $1. But either way, I'm making a profit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so.
And I don't leave until that box is empty. I'm going through the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan. Harlem is Manhattan, of course, and Staten Island here and there, but we selling out.
So in that era, right, that we was coming up, that was one of the ways where we could get our music out there through, selling our CDs and stuff like that. But today, that don't exist no more. So
it do, but niggas don't want to put in the work. That's why I don't really sign artists no more.
So wait, let me ask you this. So if someone print out a CD, right, and go up to the average people, do you think they will buy it, or they will ask you, what's your Spotify, what's your Apple?
So boom, here go the thing. They would buy it. Niggas buy vinyl records, right? So you gotta, that's what be wrong with people, man. A lot of times they don't realize with And I tell like, you know, the people that work for me and all that, everybody, like, nigga, we not trying to supplement shit. Any new technology shit that come out, any promotion tools, we add that in addition to what we doing.
Got you. So
you know what I'm saying?
You still keep the old way for the people that do want that, but you still also have, you know, what's currently going on too.
Just like it ain't all cars ain't go electric.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just add that too. You keep your CDs, and a lot of times people need something physical to look at.
Right.
So you like, yo, boom, here go this. Now you got the CD. I don't care if you sell them a CD take it for $1. Here, and guess what? Here go the QR code you can scan. And if you listen to Spotify or whatever, somebody might just pay him that, oh yeah, keep it. But I'll scan it too. But they're still gonna pay. But people like something physical. It's called like a keepsake. You know what I'm saying? Or some memorabilia. Like I got people that send me pictures of it now till this day. Shit they bought 10 years ago for me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So like you always supposed to add shit in addition to. You don't just say, all right, we're totally done with that.
Yeah,
especially if it's such a low overhead. But niggas be cheap and lazy. That's what be people's problem. They be cheap with themselves and they be lazy. They don't want to do the work.
Nah, definitely.
And you got to do it in a cool way. Presentations, everything. You can't be standing in fucking the middle of nowhere just hand out your CD like, nigga, well, I want to see from you. You walking.
Facts.
What are you going to tell me in your music that, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. So I do know, right? Like when we coming up from the bottom, a lot of us, when we independent artists, we hustling. We putting our trap money and investing that into our music. But what about for the kids or the young teenagers that's trying to rap, but they don't hustle? How could they invest their money into music and make money off of music?
They get a job. The name of the game is just to have income. You go work Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? And make sure when you rapping, you like, damn, I'm tired of being on my feet. I'm getting $100 a day off Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Like, go get a job. Nothing wrong with getting a job.
Word.
Everybody act like it's too cool to get a job. That shit don't.
You ever had a job before?
Hell yeah. I worked for Verizon. My mom's hooked me up with a job. But I was too young. And, like, they laid me off. I was 17, turned 18. But that was one of the best jobs I ever had. Then I worked for Domino's Pizza, but that was because I had a gun charge and I had to go show them that
you had it on paper. Yeah,
I'm a productive member of society, so I worked that shit for like 3 days and 2 weeks. And then when I was younger, I worked like as soon as I got my working papers, 15 or something, I worked for Wendy's. My pops made me get a job, but that was cool too because I like Wendy's. But I think those probably my 3 jobs I had in life. But at the same time, nothing is wrong with working because when I worked for Wendy's, I ain't have no bills. I was a kid, and now, like, I don't know about you, but like back in the days, we used to have to, like, I was bad in school, so I always be in trouble. So my punishment would be, man, you ain't getting no Jordans or whatever. So instead of me asking, nigga, I used to pop the air bubbles in my shit and send it back to Nike Town. Nike, and they'll mail you some new shit, and now you get a credit, and now you go to Nike Town and get free sneakers. But once I was working, I was probably making I was working 4 hours, Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8. So every 2 weeks I get a check of like $1.44, which is like, $2.90 or whatever it is at the end of the month. I don't get to buy my Jordans and my polo, you know what I'm saying? Or have my money for my food every time I'm going to Brooklyn. And my friends that was selling little packs for niggas, they ain't have that.
Or was you always into fashion?
Hell yeah.
I know that's definitely a big thing in New York. Like they'll clown you for wearing some crazy shit.
Yeah, that shit just became it became like just getting dressed at a point. I was wearing shit since Guess jeans and shit.
Or
yeah, so like always just like to be just nice. Probably like because it's funny that I always remember time I was in junior high and was it junior high? I had like some bum ass coat. Like I seen an old picture of it. It might have been elementary or something. But like later on, once I could do it, yeah, probably elementary. From junior high up, I need nothing but fly shit.
So in our culture, a lot of the times we say real nigga this, real nigga that, based upon, like negative things that we might do, right? Oh, I'm a real nigga because I shot somebody. I'm a real nigga because, I did this, or I robbed somebody, I did this.
Yeah.
In your own definition, what do you consider a real nigga? If you even use that term.
Yeah, I mean, I'll use it, of course, because, from the other shit hard to shake sometimes. But I'm going to just say certain things that niggas will say they real niggas, and then they do some shit that make you not a real nigga. You're not a real nigga if you say I'm a real nigga, but when you sit down and it's 4 niggas in the bill come, you go take a phone call, you don't chipping on the bill. You know what I'm saying? You don't carry your own weight. You're not a real nigga. You're not a real nigga if you walking around and you might be flying Dior and head to toe, but meanwhile your kids ain't got no fucking haircuts or no winter coats. You know what I'm saying? You're not a real nigga. I think you're not a real nigga if your peoples go to jail and you don't hold them down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, yo, my brother, that's my brother. All that kind of shit. And I was in jail with a bunch of niggas that fucked up on the paper side. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, and it don't take much to be all right in jail. Commissary is cheap, you feel me? If you try to backdoor any type of grimy shit to your peoples, you're not a real nigga. Like,
right.
Who rob your mans and try to fuck their girl, all that kind of, that's not real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I think real men take care of their responsibilities and then some of the responsibilities of others. But at the base, you gotta take care of your shit. Anything that's your responsibility is you. If you made that kid, you gotta take care of that kid.
Word.
If that's your home, I don't care. I don't like when people say, "Yo, I'm doing this by myself." What the fuck you supposed to do it with? Like, that's your house. You pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nobody helps me. Who the fuck supposed to help you? Feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. We can go on and on about that type of shit. I think like there's so much fake shit that niggas do, and then they say I'm a real nigga. That like I've been around people. Man, I got a homeboy named Champ. His name Africa. They call him Champ. Nigga done did mad violence to niggas, and then we're running to their peoples in the club, and they giving niggas a pound. Oh, what up?
Like nothing ain't happened.
Niggas sent your people on their way. Like, what are you doing? And that's not, niggas be hanging around, niggas will hang around niggas that's ops, so they killed their man, but nah, it ain't about nothing. That shit old. How's it old?
Right.
Niggas lost their life. But they'll say they a real nigga. Or if you crash out for dumb shit, like, I was with a nigga in jail talking about every day he's a real nigga, blah, blah, blah. And then something happened. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You in jail for some bozo shit. So what he did, he driving by in his car. And mind you, niggas would consider him a real nigga until you see his crime on video. He driving in the car. Somebody's on a porch, some Rasta niggas. He's in the 90s in Flatbush. That's where Bobby smurdered him from. In fact, one of they men. He's sitting there smoking his weed, chilling. The Rasta mans, and he driving by. He like, fuck this nigga looking at. He parks his car, gets out, walks up, asks the nigga, yo, fuck you looking at? Just trying to be tough in his hood. Rasta man like, what? They jump off him and another nigga. 2 Rasta jump off, beat the nigga up. The nigga trying to pull out his gun now because he try to back niggas like, fuck that nigga looking at. Like, why you driving by your car? Niggas on his porch smoking weed. He's looking at every car that's passing. You gonna pull over, come up and say, yo, what the fuck you looking at? And then he go to back his gun out on them niggas. They take his gun, end up shooting his fucking braid off or whatever the fuck he had. You know what I'm saying? Now he's in jail. Now he like, yeah, I put it in. I'm a real nigga. No, nigga, you got beat. Niggas took your gun from you. That's the number one sign of a fake nigga, getting guns taken from you. So
you wanna know something? I don't like the fact that when we cause harm to our own people, we consider ourselves a real nigga. But when the real threat come to us from another race or anything, we don't do nothing.
Niggas get humble and passive.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So it seems like we only tough with ourselves, but we
niggas will let your man facing about to do life, and you gonna let the cops just come take them. They go out. Yo, no, that's fucked up. I'm gonna hold up a video. Look at that. That's not real nigga shit. Like, that's why I don't be when people be, yo, I love you. Oh, that brother shit. I mean, you gotta show me your actions. when niggas say they real niggas, I don't even jack that. Like, man, whatever.
Nah, I feel you.
Nothing about you say that you a real nigga, nigga. You didn't do everything to get your moms out the hood. If you selfish, you not a real nigga to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas only think about themselves. So I could go on and on about certain shit, bro. Nigga selfish, inconsiderate. Those are not traits of being a real nigga.
Got you. So we all know that you had, some years in this industry, you feel me? And throughout this industry, you ran into a few conflicts. So in 2016, the infamous Urban Plaza situation that you had with Tax Stone.
We call him Ratstone. That's his name, Ratstone.
Right.
For documented reasons. It's not like even if I don't fuck with somebody or they on the other side, I don't slander a nigga just to slander them. I deal in facts. And again, you're not a real man if you just make up shit about people. You know what I'm saying? Real men deal in fact. Real niggas deal in facts. So we call him Ratstone because he tried to get me indicted to save himself about some crimes that allegedly happened that the judge or nobody in the courtroom even knew about.
Got you. Now, I mean, for the fact that I don't know Tax Stone, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going to still call him Tax Stone.
But I'm just going to keep correcting you. His name is Ratstone. That's no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you don't know, it's like speaking another language. Fuck? You know what I'm saying?
All right, so is there anything you would have done different leading up to the shooting?
And leading up to it, is
there any way it could have been avoided some way? You feel me?
See, the thing is, like, if it was a situation where I'm like, hey, yo, he's going to be there, I'm going there to go do something, it would be different. I ain't come in the building with no intent to do anything. I went there to work. That's like somebody asking you, if you come to do this interview with me and you run into somebody's a problem where you open the door, they standing there, what could you have done different? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
These are just the facts of the case. I went to go work. I went to go perform. I'm a special guest, and I'm going to work. If it was up to me, I'd have been doing something else.
Right.
I don't be caring about doing all that shit. I just care about getting the money, enjoying life, fucking with some bitches and chilling. Like, that was some work shit, literally going to work. So I don't know how you could avoid work. But like, when you think about it, there's always one or two other things. Yo, if you just do this, if you
might
just
change the outcome.
It might have.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff.
Yeah, that's a fact. If I'd have shot more, to the left, if I had bought guns in there, you know what I'm saying? If I had my gun, then it would have been over. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like if anybody hear all of my music, I don't be promoting like violence. I promote getting money.
Right.
So hustling and shit like that. So I don't come through on no acting tough, bully shit. Am I tough? Yeah, I'm really tough. But I like to have a good time and be chill. You feel me? So
I feel you.
I'm not trying to bring no guns in the venue, especially when the hip hop police know we gonna be there and just so much bad shit can happen. We not going there for fucked up intentions. So there's certain shit I could think of. Yo, I could have brought my gun in there, but then boom, niggas would have been done because we did maybe kill whoever was trying to harm us and other people because anything can happen when you start shooting.
Right, in the midst of the fire, yeah.
Yeah, your whole race would be fried. So
are you familiar? I'm pretty sure you familiar with Mano, right?
Yeah, we call him Chano. That's a fact. But I seen him the other day and he was a peaceful brother. Yeah, I mean he was peaceful. I don't be saying nothing to these niggas. I just be on my shit, just doing my thing. But
he just recently did an interview with No Jumper, and he pretty much, he had small words for you, nothing. Like, he ain't really have a lot to say about you, but he did try to insinuate that you was the only one who's told or anything like that. Right. Is there anything you got to say about that?
I think, like, I can't, like...
And to me personally, before you even say anything, I feel like a lot of times in our culture, we try to downplay our own people by throwing a snitch jacket on and things like that. Me, I don't really get into that, but that was just something that just came up. So do you even care about responding to that?
No, I mean, so with niggas like that, you gotta think, this nigga that's 50 plus, very unsuccessful, works for a woman at a radio station. When he pictured his life then, when he pictured his life, like growing up, this isn't what he considered to be success. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you gotta think people like that are unhappy with themselves.
Right.
And then it's like a dog howling at the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you supposed to make know that the moon is shining. You feel me? And then you gotta think, a lot of times these niggas will talk down, but they really still looking up. So like, I wouldn't have even heard about the Chano situation until now you brought up in the interview, because it doesn't matter. Did it go viral for some reason? Or, like, certain things don't matter. And then the number one thing you gotta look at is perspective. So, you know, certain, like, a lot of niggas be having the words and it be like a bum nigga's perspective, for lack of a better term. Not that I'm trying to disrespect him, because I don't care. I disrespected him enough. I disrespected him to a point that if a nigga disrespected me and did what I did to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I changed the nigga whole name in the public, in the eyes of his friends, his family, whoever. If a nigga did that to me, then nigga, I would do something to him. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. It's water under a bridge that I dropped my boat in. Nevertheless, the perspective of these people, like, it's like a nigga with nothing saying, yo, what, that nigga stepped on your shoe? What, nigga, you need to go do something. If it was me, like, what? Yeah, maybe because you only have one pair of shoes. You feel me? I might have 600 shoes. You have a bum ass nigga's perspective. Nigga might be like, you know, niggas that think like this, look at the crimes. He went to jail for kidnapping somebody when he was 16, where it's bullshit, bum nigga crimes. Got cut, the nigga who cut him is still living. Like, just things like that. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody walking around saying he did violence to me that I've seen, that it wasn't something that happened. But even still, we don't want to promote all the tough shit, because that shit corny. Ain't about that. When I go watch shopping, I don't see him there. You feel me? We not in the same place. When I drive into my neighborhood, I live on an estate, you won't see him there. We not in the same place. When I go to the bank, they don't know this guy. I'm a private client. We not in the same place. When I go to the Ferrari dealership and go get an oil change, they say, oh, Chano, we never heard of him. When I go to Ferrari or Lamborghini, we never heard of him. So the perspective of these people is they don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is like again, I'm not trying to diss him. Not that I care about disrespecting, but I feel like I did enough.
Right.
With all of these characters.
You're not even worried about it. You just focus on what you're doing.
Oh, you can't be. These niggas don't matter. I can't beef with niggas with shower curtains with mold on it. I can't beef with niggas that's living check to check that was settled. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't do this. It's whatever. It's like, I'll spank niggas. I mean, shut up. Spank them a little bit. But at the end of the day, these niggas have opinions, but their opinions come from a bum perspective. They're low level. Vibration. Not even low vibration. They have low level. Man, that guy's tall, nigga. You're 2 feet. You think the guy's tall. He's only 5'9". You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So we can't
entertain that.
It's not even entertaining. It's really just, it's bum nigga shit. It's like, man, what?
Nah, I feel you.
Like, it's like niggas in the crowd. Jordan, you're a bum. Yo, or even LeBron. Yeah, LeBron, he always passed the ball. Nigga, you bought a ticket to sit in the nosebleeds and see me in real life. I'm in the south of France on super yachts, going to F1 in Cannes. And these niggas gotta wake up 6 in the morning, let me go to the radio station and go sit second chair. So they talk about on the show where women talk about sucking dick, and I have to be involved in this. This is crazy. When niggas have goals that they haven't accomplished in life, and this is what it is. But back to the whole thing with the snitch jacket. I don't wear snitch jacket. I wear chinchillas. But here we go. The thing with niggas like this is they have a matter of opinion. It's not a matter of fact. See, some people it's a matter of fact. Like, yeah, this nigga did this and that, not to get in a bunch of people and what they did and didn't do. But for every one person that might say something or have a chain of opinion, I didn't even see the no jumper joint, but I'm pretty sure if you look in the comments, and man, he's a hater, he's bugging. There will be, for every one person, there's maybe 20, 30, 40 people that feel the opposite.
Word.
It just is what it is. It's not just a unanimous, yeah, whatever. So it's a matter of opinion. And guess what? Some people's opinions really don't matter.
Right.
And he's one of them.
I feel you. Are you familiar with DJ Vlad by any chance?
Yeah, of course I'm familiar with
So
Vlad.
he had an interview with Matt Hoffa, and he pretty much was trying to say that you are...
I seen that. Now that one I seen.
the aggressor in a lot of the situations. Is that true by any chance, or is this people just talking?
We had a whole court case, and the court proved that I wasn't the aggressor. Like, the whole court documents proved. The whole court document proved. I've been going to work. I'm walking through the VIP room, and it's a hater there with a gun talking about, what's popping? And brandishing the gun. Now, because a lot of time when you do extraordinary shit that nobody else would do, they gotta like, whoa, we gotta assassinate his character. Assassinate you, then they try to assassinate your character. So most people in that situation, they'll run. It's fight or flight. Whatever it is, what it is. I ain't no superhero. I do superhero shit sometimes. But like, if a nigga that ain't the first time somebody backed the gun on me.
Right.
And nigga, I'm gonna take that gun every time. Cause like I said, I don't act like a gangster, but I'm really tough. But I don't choose it. I like to be chill. I even teach my sons, man, just be chill.
Right.
When a situation gonna happen for me to have to be tough, nigga, fight or flight, I'm always gonna fight. I'm taking that gun. If I have one on me, then something's gonna happen to you or whatever. But people can't fathom that. So they're like, wait, how do you do that? No, we gotta make up some shit. How can I be an aggressor? How can anyone be an aggressor? If you come into your house and there's someone there standing with a gun saying what's popping, like how? That's an act of aggression. That's an act of terrorism. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, your life on the line.
So a lot of people, right?
And mind you, Vlad is a friend of Ratstone. So is Chano. And Ratstone shot Chano's girl. So, and then there was no repercussions from that. And niggas shoot mines. You know what I'm saying? There's no repercussions.
So a lot of people normally praise people who's about their life or who would have done something like that in your situation. But I feel like when people look at you, they don't give you that praise for taking action in a situation like that, because a lot of people normally wouldn't even come out on top.
As a fact, they lay down and die. Like a lot of artists and people, but you know what it is. You got to look at it from. It's all about perspective, and the perspective of the person involved. Ratstone, he was a prominent member of media. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a lot of the friends like Vlad and stuff like that, they're the ones that putting out the story and the narrative. So why wouldn't they put it in his favor? Like they said initially, yo, Troy Ave shot himself. I didn't shoot myself. They try to pin me out to be Cheddar Bob. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like all the stories that they put out there was facts to dispute them after. So yeah, he shot himself. Like, let's make him look bad. Let's tear him down. Oh, he shot his best friend. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All this shit can't come out after that. This is not true. So
let me ask you this. Do you feel like that situation hurt your career or helped your career?
I think that situation, so it's a double-edged sword. Mm-hmm. So people think that people be, yo, Troy Ave, you should have been hell, there doing this or doing that. Mm-hmm. And what they don't realize is that, like, I've always been independent, right? So I want to answer this in like a way that everybody can understand it.
Yeah, just take your time, it's all good.
So if there's one way to look at it is, okay, if someone can say, yo, hurt his career, he would have been here and there if this didn't happen. But then you look at the facts. I have tenfold of what I had, like, money-wise, since that situation happened.
Got you.
So you know what I'm saying?
Got you. So
like, what are we judging on?
So they might be looking at you like in the spotlight, like he ain't popping no more. But money-wise,
Money-wise, I'm
successful.
Money-wise, I'm the nigga.
Yeah, so the perception of you might look like you not popping, but in real life,
but remember, that's the perception of. It's a perception of bum niggas. Mm-hmm. It's what they perceive to be success. You feel me?
Okay.
They might perceive, oh, you're not on this TV, or let's be honest, anybody independent is not gonna be at the levels that I've been at, and not at the levels that I'm at.
Gotcha.
So like niggas will rather look rich and be broke than be rich and look broke. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm growing out my beard. I kept my hair out from jail. Man, I'm about to be looking on some broke shit. I don't care. I'm run it up.
Some of the richest people in the world don't even get fly, so it don't even matter.
But see, what I value, it's all about what the person values. What they might value saying, yo, you got this record on the chart. I just finished talking to my producer. He like, yo, you know, Day 8 I won. We got some plaques for that. I was like, oh, I ain't even checked. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. All right, just go order me one. Fuck it. I don't care about that. The shit that I value is I value the money. I value having the bag for real in real life. Mm-hmm. Not just niggas thinking I have the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't value dressing up in mad expensive clothes but having no money in my pocket. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's what that is. So what I do know, what I can say for a fact, is that situation, it helped me in life. Because a lot of the people that I was having with me and carrying, like, nigga, I really ran up to the next level. So let's say at that time, like, I really have more than 10 times of what I had. When we talking properties, we talking cash, mm-hmm. we talking streams, and we still talking numbers. I'm still streamed more than I streamed at that time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it's just that I don't have a publicist saying, yo, here, put your ad everywhere. I'm not paying for that stuff, which could easily be done. Mm-hmm. And he'd be, oh yeah, he's back. I don't care about that. I never cared about fame. I only care about the fortune.
Got you. Now, you had dropped a song called The Streets is a Myth, right?
Yeah, that was hard.
And what do you, like, how would you tell a kid or a teenager or somebody who's in the streets that the streets is a myth when he actually in that? Because it's kind of hard to tell them that when they in that.
It's not really.
You got ops right here. You beefing with this nigga over here. And you could try to tell them to inspire them, like, yo, get out the streets, but
I mean, you can't really tell them how to. You can't tell them to get out. You can just tell them how to move. But here's a real reality of it. Mm-hmm. A lot of issues that people might think is an issue. Yo, man, I got beef all over here with these niggas. My boy, say you living in Jersey. Mm-hmm. If you just move to fucking the Bronx, you won't have these problems anymore. Mm-hmm. It's only big and seems like an issue there. If you living in Brooklyn, yo, you know, if you just move to Harlem, none of this shit matters here. Oh, we got a series called Streets is a Myth. It's niggas I was in jail with mad niggas. I didn't know all these murders was going on. I only know what's going on with the shit that I'm not involved in. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. But I'm like, nigga, you kill who? What gang is this? What? Mm-hmm. What? All this shit don't matter because at the end of the day, these niggas get the jail. They be like, yo, I'm from such and such. I'm with these. It's all kind of games I never heard of before. Yo, I'm with the Trendsetters. I'm with the Jackson. I'm with these. Yeah, but I don't care about none of that. That's every nigga say that to me. Word. But I don't care about none of that. Because now, guess what? You got to be in here with ops and you got to be, and there's other niggas that's helping you, not your gang members. You know what I'm saying? Word. It's shit is crazy. It don't make no sense. Niggas be Crips, niggas be folks, niggas be Bloods, and now nigga everybody together. So that'll let you know for sure, like, nigga, you're gonna go to jail or you're gonna die or go to jail, and none of it's gonna be rare that any of the homies is gonna help. I'm helping niggas just cause I got it like that. Yo, hey, nigga, hey, send niggas some honey buns. Why not? Wait, these extra chips, extra shit. I'll fuck with niggas. Here you go. But where the day ones at? Where the niggas that you can slide on ops for? They're unavailable. Right. This is a fact. They're not taking no risk for you. They're not crashing out. The number, here go another sign that you can see in Streets is a Myth, is when it's time to go bust a move, niggas will tell you to crash out. But then when it's time to bust a move, niggas be like, nah, it's hot. Yo, the police here, yo, nah. Nigga,
they got an excuse.
Why do you care if it's hot? That nigga blew your brother's face off. And you nah, it's hot. Nah, we gonna wait. Yeah, niggas think it's sweet. I told you, I seen niggas dap niggas up in clubs. They did violence to their peoples. Like, I see niggas that, yo, what's up, bro, with a smile. And the other nigga not smiling, all right. You're like, what's good, bro? All right.
Cause to be honest, some niggas ain't really on that. Some niggas, a lot of niggas be talking for until it's time to really get busy.
And that's why I say about fight or flight. When you bring up people like Chano, I seen him running in socks. It's a fact. He left. This a fact.
That's true.
Nigga, I don't be lying. One thing, chill, I don't be putting extra on it. Not to offend. Not.
Cause I think he was saying he was the last one to leave.
He's a liar. What are you talking about? He left his man. Shout out to 80. 80's a real nigga. He left his man in a wheelchair. 80 got hit up and got put in a wheelchair on some police shit or whatever. But like before that, he moving and shaking. He left his man. This is his man from back in the day. Helped him get on the game. He left him in a room full of shots fired. Ran out of there. I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm picking up my man's body. I'm helping. Like,
yeah,
but that's
RIP,
when you leave your people. That's a fact. When you leave your people, that shows you not a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I would never go work for a woman. What I look like damn, I could find a way because I'm a real man. I'm a hustler.
So if you was down to your last dollar, you in a lady had a couple M's for you, you wouldn't work for her?
Nah, well, that's not the situation. It's clearly it's not the situation. Mm-hmm. It's a tag along. If that show stops today, he doesn't have a spinoff of his own show. She's doing her own thing,
gotcha.
Regardless. But I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna always have it. Since my first videos, I've been having it way back. That Benz is mine. No big homies, no entourage, no niggas putting chains on my neck. That first video, that Benz, big body, mine. That Rolex, mine. Like, so those is the traits of being a real nigga. That's what I'm saying. We don't run under fire, nigga. We get active. And those are the traits of being a real nigga. Taking care of your kids. Like, your kids, my sons are always gonna fresh to death, haircuts, well-mannered. You know what I mean? My kids, they don't eat potato chips and bullshit every day. Eat fruit, vegetables. I cook. Nigga, what are we talking about?
I feel you.
I feel you. These are real niggas. Like, this is being a real nigga. Like, my landscaping is immaculate. Like, it's certain shit that people probably watch this bill. What's he talking about? Like, nigga, I spend thousands on landscaping. You feel me? Like, we travel the world. Like, just shit like that. And that's just all for the hustle. That's all for, like, I'm a real nigga because I let people live for under what rent is just to look out. Like, because I could do that.
Gotcha.
Like, yo, hey, the rent should be.
That's commendable.
You feel me?
Because a lot of them, they going up with the price.
Of course. But I don't have to do that. I could do that. That's what you call having not integrity. It's like just doing the right thing when nobody's watching. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And I don't do it to promote it. Yo, guess what I did? Just, hey, go ahead, I look out. Don't worry, y'all good tenants. Yeah, just hold it down.
Got you. So I want to get into what you currently got going on. You got a lot of different things going on right now. The Facto podcast.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
I just seen that it was during the pandemic and a lot of people was doing I had a lot of different podcasts and I felt like it was something missing because our opinions was based on facts. Like I always said, even if it's an issue with somebody, my opinions is gonna be based on facts. And it was just something to do. I felt like I could come with a different perspective. As far as the Facto podcast, I just felt like it was a void missing. So whether it was people talking about being an artist, like independently from the East Coast, there's nobody more qualified to talk about being an artist than me because I'm the most successful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a fact, though. I'm the one with the plaques and shit to prove it. And then if there's people talking about being in the streets, ain't nobody probably more qualified than me from an artist or entertainment talking on the podcast because, like, nigga, I'm the only artist that was coming and having, like, we talking about streets, I'm really having birds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm really talking about shooting. I'm really shooting on camera. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I offer that unique perspective too. And then we just talking about just style, like my style different from niggas. I didn't really, like, I think I had all the pictures on the wall of the first Facto show joint. It was like, yo, I need to have my own opinion because these other people be talking, but a lot of they shit be biased or they not qualified.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
but no knock to them. Whatever. Everybody is room for everybody in this shit. But
word.
You know.
Nah, that's dope that you got the podcast. Now, also, you recently just dropped the GIGPS. God is Great Paper Straight album.
Yeah.
That's an album or EP?
That's an EP. So like it's funny.
I know it's about like 6-7 songs.
We was talking about the mixtape every shit. So I wanted to. I remember them niggas used to drop mixtapes on a regular. So why we gotta wait for music 1 album a year type shit?
Nah.
I'm like, you might be feeling.
But that's the good thing about being independent because you could drop whenever you want.
That's a fact. And like, you know, if I wasn't independent, all my bread would stop when I went to jail. Like, I can't beef with niggas that never seen a publishing check. They can't have opinions on me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That's the thing. So the God is Great Paper Straight is the main issue. So really is volume 2. I did a first one before this, volume 2, and I'm gonna be dropping them like either monthly or every 2 months, like how Vibe magazine used to come out, Double XL, the Source, like, you know what I'm saying, where niggas get issues. Word. So this is what it is, but it's like my motto, how I'm living. God is great and the paper straight, and you know that was next one to be July issue.
Word. So my 2 favorite songs off of that album is Brilliant. And Appetite for Hustling.
Being rich and being a dad is my fulfillment.
I ain't gonna lie. Number 2, I ran that back probably. I actually played that one the whole day.
Appetite for Destruction. I call it hustling. It's a fucking game where you make nothing for nothing.
Yeah, that
you
one.
Never tucked in, got out the bubble.
Something I could tell too is that you've been changing your flow up too.
Always, constantly.
I definitely hear like the flow being changed. You feel me? I definitely look into that.
That's because you're a real artist, so you hear a different type of perspective. That's what I was saying about opinions and perspective. You gonna hear shit different. That's like if you judge an album and then some casual listener that's just fucking working at I don't know, Walgreens judge an album.
Right.
Like your opinion don't matter as much as his opinion, because he gonna hear cadences, he gonna hear different flows, he gonna hear different punchlines. Exactly. This line might have tied into the line from 3 lines ago. You know what I'm saying? But now we can't value person. That shit was whack. How's it whack? You don't even understand it. You're speaking of a language.
You also have another song. This is not on the album, but I do want to bring this up because I just heard it probably like 2 weeks ago. Bloody Money, is that? How long?
Blood Money.
Yeah,
Blood Money. Yeah, that came out like the project before, I think White Christmas or something.
Yeah, I like that song too.
Yeah, that was like.
But that song particularly brought me back to a Hell Rel song that was called, I think it was called like Bloody Money too, because it was like the same kind of beat. But
so that beat is originally from, I had it remade, but it's from the Capone and Noriega. They had a song called Blood Money.
Okay.
They from like Queens, left.
Yeah, you know, hip hop we like sample a lot, so a lot of it.
Hell yeah.
So I just wanted to let you know that too.
That's crazy. And then you know, it's a fact. A lot of people don't know. I don't write. I do my shit off the top. Yeah, I ain't write since it's all about the money. Like that was, I do everything on top.
How long it normally take for you to knock out a song? Like normally?
That one, I think, what was the name of that other one? Not Brilliant. What's that?
Appetite for Hustling?
Appetite for Destruction. Shit, probably like Appetite for this, not even 30 minutes. Not even, probably less. Because I'm just talking about.
You just freestyle. And like, you do it like line by line, and you do a line and then you punch in?
Or so I might do like 8 bars, or I might do 4 or 6. So I think that when I say Appetite for Destruction, I call it hustling. It's the part of the game where you take nothing for nothing, chain never tucked in, got off the bubbling, up there, it was good, skin fiends folk free. As a pharmaceutical, you come see me. But yeah, I think like sometimes it be shit that be happening that'll set that off. So like Brilliant, I said, Gangsta, don't even turn the TV down when I record. Gangsta, my sweatpants are Brandon's favorite by the law. I had on some GIGPS sweatpants and the TV was on. Like, you know, sometimes you can hear it when you record. Like, man, don't even turn the TV down while I record. That's how I just started off. Like, just whatever's going on in life, and I'll go from there. So you it took me like 30 minutes. I want to say less, but I don't want, when I say shit, sometimes people think he bragging. You can't, unbelievable. Like, I do unbelievable shit. I take guns from niggas' hands. and boom at them with it.
You just got. I think you just got to do you. I think you just got to do you no matter what, because people gonna always have opinion whether you broke or rich. So really, it don't matter what anybody think.
It don't matter. You gotta just keep. You gotta just do your thing. You got to like.
So there's another song I want to get into. This is on the album too as well. Full of Dick Riders.
New York is full of dick riders.
How do you feel about? You
gotta call it the right title is New York is full of dick riders.
All right, New York is full of dick riders. Mm-hmm. Make sure I get that down. How do you feel about the state of New York? Because I feel like it's all over the place. Like you have the music scene, then you got like the sexy drill type stuff going on, or then you have the drill stuff, which kind of originated from Chicago.
Yeah.
Then you have people that's on the hip hop type wave, like Lloyd Banks, you, and other rappers. So I feel like it's merged with so many different aspects of music, but it's still popping within a sense. It's like something for everybody. So if you want the hip hop part of New York, you got that. If you want the current state of music, the sound that's going on right now, you got that. If you want the dance, you got that too. So how do you actually feel with that song? Because I feel like it speaks for itself.
Well, that song didn't really have nothing to do with
anybody
music.
In particular?
Maybe. But it didn't have nothing to do with like musicians and shit like that. Like I don't like whatever, however people want to express themselves, make this art. You might color with black paint, you might color with red paint, you might put your hands on the shit, you might use a paintbrush. Like however you make your art is how you make your art.
Right.
But that what sparked that is people always be like, yo, it's mad dick riders, mad dick riders.
Right.
And not saying dick riders ain't fans. Dick riders are people who, like I said, they'll see people taking a picture with you in the crowd, but who's that? Oh, I want to take a picture too. You's a dick rider. You don't even know this person. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a fan of my music. You don't got nothing in iTunes, nothing.
They just know that you famous and they want to,
Dick rider. So I was watching this hood vlog. I can't remember the name of it, but they was running through Brownsville. Shout out to Brownsville. Niggas running through Brownsville and they had on ski masks. Bunch of niggas running through the hood. They was in either Tilden projects or it wasn't Brownsville. It was Tilden or some other project in Brownsville. And the nigga was saying, hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Some niggas, New York is full of dick riders. New York is full of dick riders. Word up. And then like, that's something that mad people say. But for some reason, like niggas would say it in conversation. I just happened to see a nigga say it right there on video. And like, I felt him like, if we was in regular conversation in New York and niggas would say that, niggas would be like, yeah, word. But I'm like, man, this nigga's right. Why nobody never said that? So I'm like, nigga, not only am I going to say it, I'm going to put it as a song title. New York is full of dick riders. It is what it is. When niggas get to whatever I say, like, and that's a story. So in them two stories, I show where dick riding went wrong. It was one person dick riding a gang or some shit, then they ended up getting killed. And one person, it was a DJ and he was jumping, two artists was beefing and he jumped on the side of the other artist and then he ended up getting killed in his car for being dick rider.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, out of your whole, and I'm not going to say I heard your whole catalog, but I have heard a decent amount of music by you.
Right.
But still my favorite is All About the Money.
All About the Money, yeah.
We got to get you on more beats like that, man. Like you like some of your beats I rock with, but then it's like some, it's like, I feel like I could hear you more on this type sound of a beat. You feel me? Because I feel like that. Because me as a musician, the beat is everything. Because it provokes the emotion out of me, the creation.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and I know sonically people normally hear the beat first, so they like the beat first before they even like what you said or in a song and things like that. So, but All About the Money, it got the beat, it got the lyrics, it got the vibes, and I want to hear you on more.
See, the funny thing is that, again, is music and it's all about your creative expression. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a beat like All About the Money, that's like, I was just having fun, talking shit. Like I said, I ain't even write it. Like, that's why I'm saying 94 from Wilmore in the kitchen. That's in the 90s again. I was cooking, cracking it. You know what I'm saying? But I be in the hood, drop regular toilet paper in my Porsche because I'm shit, and I had a red Porsche. But that ain't got, that shit can't even light a candle to some real bars that I have with real lyricism and real lyrics. You know what I mean? And then again, if I was just making music like that, I feel like I wouldn't be being a real artist. I wouldn't be myself. It's like you got different type of ways you feel. One day you might be happy. One day you might be mad. One day you might feel like, yeah, I'm that nigga. One day you might feel like, damn, I need a haircut, man. The fuck wrong with me? Or, you know what I mean? One day you feel fat. One day you feel good. You left the gym. So you gotta have, you gotta be versatile. That's why I love Tupac. Nigga, versatile like a motherfucker.
That's my favorite artist of all time.
So imagine if a nigga just one way, all he make is all about the money type. Nah, it ain't just all about the money, nigga. It's about all kind. I got a song called If Daddy Goes to Jail. I got a song about, you know, my kids. I got a song about fucking, I got stories like crazy shit. Oh my gosh, I can't remember, but it's something about the only like two women that could probably get on my nerves or whatever. That was close. It's different. It's different shit for different people. So that's what the album is. So every album, like, you know, you gotta be versatile. For niggas one way, I think that niggas corny if they just one way.
Got you.
Real shit. They not corny, cause that's all about perspective.
Like it might be redundant or kind of boring.
It get boring. Like nigga, you just make these type of songs. You don't do nothing else. You don't live nothing. The new project that I'm dropping is about being in the south of France. I ain't never been in the south of France before. The whole shit. You feel me?
That's crazy because that was the next thing I was gonna bring up. I seen you in France. How was that?
It was
like because I know I never been there before.
I never been too. Before that, I just went when I was in jail. I said, man, I'm out. I'm going all kind of places. You know what I mean? Because now I value like peace of mind and
that's what
time
it's about.
More than just
what it's about.
Hustling and getting to the bag. You feel me?
Enjoying life.
So like that shit was different. Dubai is fire too. But South of France is different. Then I went to Monaco, different type of money. We think we balling over here until we go over there and be like, the fuck? Y'all said it cost niggas $10,000 for the day. It's $60,000 out there. Like it's just niggas splurging. So like that shit inspired me. It's all about what you see, what you get to ingest, post, and that's what the music becomes about. If you're a real artist, you can't just keep rapping about the same shit or you ain't got no growth.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Now, can I still go do my 1-2? Like you'll hear it in the music. I'm not gonna incriminate myself on shit, but you'll hear shit in the music.
Right. All right. So that's dope. You know, I definitely want to experience France and a lot of other places.
I'll let you know when I'm going, man.
All right,
fuck around.
Let me know, man. I'll definitely pop out.
Niggas gotta travel more.
Especially if you do a show, so I'll definitely pop out.
Yeah, niggas gotta travel more.
Honestly, that was always one of my dreams to be on like a stage, just to experience the vibe. Like, of course to perform, but even if I don't perform, just to experience that vibe. That's all.
Yeah, that's real shit. I feel you. We gotta get all our goals out there we can get in life.
Most definitely. Now, you definitely, like, I want to, like, for the people who don't know, explain what it's like being in your shoes on a day-to-day basis. Like, what's your day-to-day look like?
Day-to-day,
living in Troy Ave shoes, what a day-to-day?
It depends. All right, so every day I wake up and I make a list, right? I'll make a list of what we doing, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like this is my to-do list. It's always gonna start with pray, make my bed, work out, balance bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? Then it just be a bunch of shit. I make a to-do list and then I run it up from there. Other than that, it changes. It just depends what's going on, what I got going on. But you know, I definitely get some music in. It depends if it's the weeks when I got my kids and I'm doing a bunch of, you know, father stuff with them. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on that. Like, you ain't a real man if you don't take care of your kids and shit, you feel me?
And I was definitely gonna get into that because, you know, when I first met you, you had your sons with you.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Real nigga shit. You seen me, I had my son and I had a Ferrari. That's Troy Ave. It's two things I'm gonna have. I'm gonna keep my kids and some money. That's a fact. If I don't do nothing else, you feel me?
So definitely tell me like how important it is to be a good role model for your sons, because you know they look up to you. You feel me? And they with you. You feel me? They here at the podcast. I've seen them with you at the store. You feel me? So how important it is for you to be a good role model, and how is that like?
I think that's some of the most important shit in the world, because more than you could tell them anything. That's why I bring them here with me and shit. I like to show them. I show them me working. You feel me? So I don't never want them to think this shit just fall out the sky, or like this shit just, we don't got no silver spoons over here. Like, we work for everything, you know what I'm saying? And they know. They be like, why does daddy have money? Oh, because daddy works. I bring them to work with me. I just gave them some jobs. It'd be like that. You gotta show them how to be a man. You can't just tell somebody that type of shit.
Word.
You feel me? So it just it be little things. Like if my sons go out and they with some family members that's women or whatever, you know what I mean? The people that we actually love, because everybody that's a relative ain't family. They got their little credit card. They gonna pay the bill. They ain't, they gonna buy we got the Domino's. It's $20. They could afford that.
Word.
But that's just like some man shit. But at the same time, they know, and you don't be tricking your money off on no bitches, like no randoms.
Right.
If they wouldn't do nothing for you, or if they wouldn't come to your funeral if you died or helped you in life, don't do nothing. But family members, if it's people that we actually love and care about, cool. So just little stuff that I try to instill in them, clean up. Or I show them, hey, our crib might be messy if we moving and running the airport, but majority of the time our shit gonna be clean. I don't care if you piss on the toilet, clean it. I'm gonna teach you how to clean the bathroom.
Word.
Now you do that, like learn how to cook.
And that's dope, because you hands on with your kids. You feel me? And sometimes, as fathers, sometimes we lack being hands on with our kids, because we always
moving and grooving. And most times you could just take them with you. You don't even, man. Most times you don't even have to be doing a lot of talk. They can just see how you move and learn how to move. That's why you can't be doing a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I teach them all these different skills, so they don't have to grow up and become dependent on some woman that don't got their best interest. She just trying to be like, this nigga depending on me. Let me handle him however way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just teach them stuff like that, and I think that's mad important, because like all you could really do, like you can only teach the people in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what anything. That's what people in front of me might be people that listen to my music, man. Yo, Troy, it's niggas that be, man, that make me be a better father, bro. Seeing what you do type shit. But now you really responsible for your kids. You gotta raise them motherfuckers into being productive members or good people. Because good people raise good people, and so on. And now we in the information age where you can look on your phone and scroll and see shit. There's not even no excuse for a nigga to be a slum boy or a deadbeat or a bum ass nigga, unless you really want to, because all the ways of not to be is just there.
Right.
What you looking at? You looking at niggas doing fucked up shit, or you laughing, or you looking at bitches with fat asses, or you trying to look like, how can I get myself out the hood? You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like,
nah, that's respectable. And I definitely think that's something I wanted you to explain, because it shows that how much you're like, people don't see that side. You feel me? They might see you in the videos, they might see you this, but a lot of people might not see what I seen, because I seen it in person.
And that's what I'm saying about the perspective of niggas with opinions, it's negative or whatever. Niggas don't have no success in the streets, in music, in fatherhood, and nothing. In the bank, there's nothing. So their perspective is low. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, it's really some people's opinions don't matter.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. They say, people are equal. They're not, nigga. If you, fucking Michael Jordan is not fucking Sam Bowie or whoever he worked harder. He worked harder to get to that level. So this is why niggas' opinions don't even matter. It's real shit. Nigga, man, you're driving too fast, asshole. Bro, you're on the bus, bro.
It only matters.
What are you talking about right now?
It only matter if you allow it to matter. As long as you don't allow it to matter,
and you can't.
You feel me? But before we go, is there anything else you got going on? Anything you want to relate to the people? Any albums, any shows, anything else coming up?
Hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all go. If you got Apple, you got Spotify, Tidal, whatever you got, just subscribe to Troy Ave so you can get all the updates on shit. I tell people that a lot. Like, just get the updates of the new music when it's dropping. Go to troyave.com. You can go to God is Great Paper Straight, get you some merch like this and stuff. Get you some of the apparel that we got going.
New product apparel.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you go check that out.
That's a fact.
For me.
You know. I'm pretty sure that I have a link right here in the post on the culture where, you know, it'd be TroyAve.com.
Of course.
Just, you know, spread love and destroy hate. God is great and the paper's straight. And that's it. Just try to be a good person, man. Don't mind other people's business. Mind the business that pays you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Troy, it was good having you.
Come on, all love, my boy. Word up.
That's it for that's it for Post on the Culture.
You fucked up in the beginning, but you figured it out at the end. I'm gonna give you that. You figured it out. So don't judge my man on the beginning.
We gonna get it right, you feel me? But that's it for Post on the Culture, and we out.
We out of here, yo.